Hi there, I'm WFA meteorologist Mariel Ruiz, and we do have a WFA weather alert day that begins this evening and carries through until 9 in the morning on Thursday. The impact specifically will be some slick spots that will be possible late Tuesday into early Wednesday. The more widespread threat, though, will be low temperatures in the single digits and the teens, with wind chills that are near zero or even below. What you need to do, and already should have done, is make sure there's a plan for your people, your pets, your pipes are protected, and your plants are protected. And of course, download that WFA app. Extreme cold warning will be in place starting at 9 p.m. on your Tuesday through 9 in the morning on Thursday. Again, single digit wind chills or even wind chills lower than zero. As low as -10 will be possible in that dark blue shaded area. Cold weather advisory for the light blue shade. Winter weather advisory already in place for some of our western counties, and the Metroplex will be included in that beginning at 5 p.m. until midnight. This is for the potential of light freezing rain or drizzle. Minimal accumulations expected as this rain transitions into a freezing drizzle. That's all we see right around midday is just some light scattered showers, all as that strong cold front works its way in. Behind that front, we're seeing drier conditions. We're not quite seeing any freezing drizzle. With that being said, as this front closes in, if this rain does not push out, this is when we could see that rain transition into some freezing drizzle. Behind the front, very cold already in the mid-20s for our western counties. Compare that to the upper 40s ahead of the front. Not only is it very cold, but it's also very windy behind the front. Wind gusts have been as high as 35, 36 miles per hour. But that dry air is what's pushing in. It's helping clear some of these showers out. Here's what the timecast looks like around midday, closer towards 1-2 in the afternoon. We'll see that front push in. It's going to help bring in some drier air, so you see that rain coverage lower between noon and about 4 p.m. The freezing line is that white line that you see there. Behind it is where temperatures are freezing, so that freezing temperature takes a little bit to come in, but that's where we could see that rain transition into some freezing drizzle. It won't be a lot, and like I said, minor accumulations, but around 5, 6 is when we could see that happen across the Metroplex. That eventually moves off towards the southeast. We're completely dry by midnight, just some cloud cover sticking around. Here's how it looks like on a graph. Temperature drops to 32 degrees around 6. It'll feel like 21, only 20% coverage. We are expecting temperature to drop to about 29 degrees around 8, and by 10, zero coverage. That carries us through the morning. At midnight, 26 degrees, feeling like 12, but by 7 in the morning, 18 degrees, feeling like -2. 18 for the low tonight in Dallas, 17 in Fort Worth. This happens between 6 and 7 in the morning on Wednesday. The wind chill will be -2 to -3 across the Metroplex, but as low as -10 for some locations to the northwest of DFW. We stay freezing Wednesday. In fact, Wednesday's high only in the upper 20s as a little bit of sunshine tries to peek through. But then Wednesday night, Thursday morning, coldest temperatures of the week with 14 degrees in Dallas, 13 in Fort Worth. Notice the record is 19. We could see some record low temperatures come Thursday morning with wind chills that are in the single digits, close to zero, if not just below it. So we make it to freezing 6 p.m.-ish on Tuesday. We don't make it above freezing on Wednesday. On Thursday, we get very close, but we stay at 32 for the high temperature. We don't climb to above freezing until noon on Friday. That means we spend about 66 hours with freezing temperatures. That's not a record for us, but it is long enough for it to be dangerous, especially when we're talking about infrastructure. Here's a look at that 14-day forecast. Again, we have WFA weather alert days through Thursday morning. Temperatures climb to above freezing Friday, and then we're looking at a slight warm up come Sunday, a big warm up early next week with highs in the 70s.